McDonald's stock drops after Escherichia coli outbreak. McDonald's shares fell 10% after the CDC linked its quarter-pounder burgers to an Escherichia coli outbreak. The outbreak, affecting states like Colorado and Nebraska, has resulted in 1 death and 10 hospitalizations. The CDC stated that most cases involved people who ate quarter-pounders, and investigators are working to pinpoint the contaminated ingredient. McDonald's temporarily stopped using slivered onions and quarter-pound beef patties in certain states as a precaution. The company is removing the item from restaurants in areas such as Colorado, Kansas, and Nebraska while the investigation continues. The situation recalls Chipotle's Escherichia coli crisis in 2015, which took years for the company to recover from. McDonald's is taking similar steps to mitigate the issue and protect its brand. Bitcoin traders eye $80,000 as election approaches. Bitcoin options traders are positioning for a surge to $80,000 by the end of November, with Bates favoring the upside regardless of the U.S. election results. Elevated implied volatility suggests growing optimism, with most wagers skewed toward call options, giving buyers the right to purchase Bitcoin at higher prices. Market analysts believe Bitcoin could perform well under either candidate, boosted by potential Federal Reserve rate cuts and optimism surrounding crypto-friendly policies. Bitcoin briefly neared $70,000 earlier this week, and options data shows significant interest in call contracts targeting $80,000 by late November. Open interest in call options expiring in November is concentrated around $80,000, signaling traders' confidence in continued gains as election uncertainty fades. Oil slips as U.S. stockpiles rise. Middle East in focus. Oil prices fell on Wednesday after U.S. crude inventories increased more than expected, weighing on the market. Brent crude dropped 0.7% to $75.54 a barrel, while U.S. West Texas Intermediate fell to $71.24. Despite the rise in stockpiles, oil's decline was cushioned by the ongoing conflict in the Middle East. Israel's continued strikes on Gaza and Lebanon, along with potential Iranian involvement, kept traders alert. Analysts note that geopolitical risks could push prices back up if tensions escalate further. According to the American Petroleum Institute, U.S. crude stocks rose by 1.64 million barrels last week, surpassing expectations. Official government data will be released later Wednesday. Markets are also watching China's recent stimulus efforts, which may help stabilize oil demand in the coming weeks.